Welcome back to another Path 7. Thank you for being here. I just want to take a couple seconds, like always, just to ground the energy and ground my attention. I just want to say how appreciative I am of this moment and how I can just keep overcoming so much hatred and negativity. Just how I can just be so firm in myself and just constantly just know who I am. Evolve. Evolve by all means, bro. And it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful, man. You. Thank you. there's a lot of interference right now. So right now I'm just like cleaning the energy, just kind of purifying my space, allowing the pure spirits to be here with great intention. Just vibrating at a different frequency, just changing my space, changing my altitude. We're almost ready. Give me a second. Yep, there we go. We're almost ready. Sometimes what you want to do is just clear space and remind people that there's a level to this spiritual thing, and a lot of people aren't fucking with me in the most humble of ways, of course, because I haven't done a Path 7 in a while. I've been, you know, I feel like they've been trying to do things like put us back in our lower selves and try to like climb over us and act as our higher selves. So it's been like extremely strange right now. That's why I wanted just to set my intention just to purify me. They're trying to shut down Kundalini again. What is Kundalini? The life force that goes from your spine to the top of your head, which literally takes you from like your lower animalistic state to your higher self, back to that God version of self. And like these people are working pretty hard, so it's like we have to like kind of go a little bit harder than them and just set like like bolder intentions to let these people know they're not fucking with us. And I mean that shit. Excuse me for so much profanity, but these people are really playing with our energy, and it's just like we have to like really like let these people know like this ain't no game. This not just a time in life where we go hard and we stop going hard. This is the new pressure. Like this is the new aesthetic. And the more and more they try to shut down our aesthetic, that it's only going to make us happier because we're overcoming them. And as we're overcoming these people, we're able to keep climbing. Like people are setting like a lot of weird intentions, so it's like it's important for us to just find out our worth. Keep working to let these people know like we're not going backwards. Plus, I was like under the weather for a little bit. It's been a thing. All right, let's go. I want to say the most important part of this message is just really just a celebration, man. Recently I did another Find Others photo shoot, meaning the hoodies and the jackets and all the things that I make, and I also work with what is it? Find Others is more of the clothing brand. The regular art aesthetic is the Book of Ralph, which is anything visual that I put on canvas. And the Book of Ralph is just pretty. The Book of Ralph is what is the Book of Ralph? The Book of Ralph is just a day to day like visualization or a journalization on canvas of like my life. So it's not. So some of the actual content actual like meaning to it. Some of it is just like, just running the mill. Every sometimes it's just you in the gym just putting up jump shots, and that's what some of my canvases are like. Um, and I just want to celebrate just working on finding others again and allowing myself to just never be halted by the things that are going on around me. So just allowing myself to constantly grow. These people are trying to trigger me at the same time. Like they're really mad. Like for some reason, I'm like in a room. I guess not physically, but a room mentally full of people who are like basing their like entire life off of like physical clout because they have done things like behind closed doors that they're not proud of, and they're like, what's the word of saying it? They're mad that like I got it off of my literally my spiritual strength and my fortitude as a man. So just like not allowing certain things to bother me and not letting certain people like really kick me off of my space that I'm on because like it's really childish and it's really petty. But you gotta understand that this is Earth and a lot of things that people do, it's just to, you know what I mean? It's just to make their physical situation more comfortable. And it's like even though we all want that because nobody wants to live in like a poverty based like situation, but me, I want to make a realization of where my mind has grown to. So it's not that I'm doing work physically, but spiritually I'm ascending to and allowing my spiritual growth to I'm allowing my spiritual growth to define what my physical looks like. Because a lot of people can't raise from their lower selves or raise from like a lot of deception and keep a pure heart. And that's one of the things I can say I do, and I keep my heart pure because I know that no matter what happens, the only way to vibrate out of this reincarnation cycle is to raise my life force frequency so high and raise my level of love for everything on this planet to such a level that I break through the grid system that is keeping us in reincarnation. And by saying that, it is a theory that the Anunnaki, to keep people like imprisoned on the planet, they made it so like if your heart can't get to a certain level of like prestige or a certain level of growth, then you'll pretty much be trapped into like the earth and reincarnate. Your soul will be trapped and you'll be reincarnated for the rest of your life, pretty much. And me, what I did is just like I took all this knowledge and I didn't like come out here and just like throw it at other people's faces. I just got real quiet and worked on myself and allowed myself to grow. I love. I did a lot of growing for my inner child. I healed my inner child and I turned my inner child into the guiding force that defines everything that I'm doing in my life. So where some people are dictated by their earthly experiences, I'm cultivated because of my inner child leading me through a way. And if your inner child leads you through the way, it's like it's a being able to be innocent at the same time. And at the same time allowing that growth, that inner growth to match itself because life is nothing but a mirror. So if you allow that mirror to truly like if you clean that mirror, if you really like manifest with that mirror with your mind's intent, then you'll sooner or later become the magnet for the things you want out of in your life. And the people that are blocking you, they're not going to be able to be around you because they can't live in the frequency of where you're going. So some people are going to constantly keep repeating these situations. I mean, there's nothing wrong with repeating situations because no matter what, we all are like repeating certain situations, and that's what we call life, not karma, but life. Life is a school. Life spiritually, once you awaken, you see life as a school, and you just learn from all your past life mistakes, you grow and you get better. It's not to say that you don't, you're not going to revisit these places, but when you are revisiting it, you have to like see it from a bird's eye view or a higher perspective. That's going to show you, like what's real and what's not. A lot of things in this world aren't real. A lot of things are just distracted minds projecting onto your world, into your life. So you have to like just know that there are a lot of like people who are like still trapped in lower vibes, and they're trying to do everything to trap us within their same levels of their same level of suffering. So you have to be able to like just guide yourself through it by just like always remembering that it's more than just like what's going on in front of us. And that's one of the main things you want to just always remember, that this life is completely yours. And the more and more, like I said, you keep cleaning that mirror, everything will work out. I promise you. Everything will work out just because you put the work in. And as long as you keep putting the work in, people will move out of your way, bro. It's because one, they're not gonna be able to resonate with this new level of growth that you're like actually like standing on, not standing on, but you're resonating with. And you have to always let these lower vibrational people who are trying to like puppeteer you get out the way, and make sure that you clear them out of your energy field. Because once you clear them out of your energy field, they won't be able to come back. There's no emotional pull or emotional tug they're going to be able to pull on to bring you back to their level. So that's why you always have to just remind yourself that no matter what's going on physically, there's nothing that you could physically take to the next round with you. So that's why I used to tell people, like, no matter how much you want to like keep everything like as yours, you can't hoard anything, because none of this stuff goes with you. So the more that you hoard it, it's only worse. The younger you look, the more childish you look, because you're trying to hoard items that are never supposed to go with you to the next level. So as in saying that, just keep evolving, keep growing, keep doing the things that help you grow. Stay away from people that aren't like growing. Also, I have a birthday coming up on Wednesday, February 1st. So like, it's not that I celebrate birthdays, but it's just like, damn, like I'm about to be 30 years old and I still look like I'm like in my early 20s. I'm turning 30 and I'm wiser than like a majority, like 94% of the planet. It's 94% of the planet, I would say. And it blows my mind just knowing that I'm at this space in life where things are just working for me like never before seen. And it's just like where most people are just like doing their thing, I'm really just reaching places of just like, because there's nothing tangibly I want. There's nothing tangibly I want. The only things I want in this world is spiritual. And there's not a lot of spirituality on this planet. So it's just like, it just makes you want to just go to a different like country or continent and just like learn from people who actually live through spirituality, people who are taught good manners and ethics. Because in America, you're not taught ethics. You're just taught to consume. And it's nothing against Americans as a whole, because I am American. I'm not a terrorist by any means, but when you really study people, you'll get to the point where you'll see what I'm saying. And it's like, damn, like we really are like, yo. Stay focused, man. What you doing? Poke your head in everywhere it don't belong. But yeah, I'm heavily attacked by Evil Eye. Uh, Heavily attacked by evil eye, heavily attacked by gang stalking. And it's funny how my energy can just wax and wane so much, and it's just like, damn, like I'm really like in the thick of it. Like, and I remember all my muses like actually like were going through this, and they were there, like, you know what I mean? They were doing a good fucking job at it, but just like to be in my muse's seat and like go through what they're going through, it's something, man. It's literally something. It's literally something. And I know I should be paying attention to like all these distractions, but it never goes away, you know. So it's just like one of those things where you just always have to be present and just knowing that this attack is only getting stronger because as we're getting more powerful, so are our opposition. So it's never something to be afraid of, but just always be presently knowing that this thing is really going down right now. You need to be like on it. You know what I mean? So like, just keep growing, keep getting better, and just keep doing the work, man. And I didn't want to make this super long. Like, there's a lot of things I could be talking about, like the monitoring spirits. Like, there's people, there's beings and people. People are who possessed by beings. They're just watching us 24/7. And some of us are being watched by extraterrestrials, and they're like watching to see because they're going to make contact with us sooner or later. Everybody's been saying it, but I kind of know it because it's getting more glaringly like obvious that like once you get past the gang stalking, you start to see like the beings that are like in control, not in control, but there's certain beings who are like gatekeeper in your energy, and like the more you show them that like you can handle more of this energy, the more you're going to be able to like truly like acknowledge it, work through it, and then evolve past it. So it's one of those things where you just gotta just you have to just keep working, man, because this work is it's not going to pay off. It's going to pay off for our great grandkids. Like, our kids are going to live in prosperity. Our kids will never know suffering. They're not going to know racism, capitalism, nothing of that sort. So like, you have to remember that the goal is way bigger than like than what they're like aspiring to do or trying to do. So you just always have to just like stay so gun ho on what you're trying to do. So like, even on your worst moments, you got to be in this in a situation where it's like, I'm really in it right now, and I'm doing my best that I can, and I'm doing a good job, and I know like this thing is working for me, man. Like, it's really really working for me. So you got to just like take that thing in stride and just work with it. Because the more and more work you do with yourself, the easier it is to like break out of these trances and all these situations that are keeping us in a poverty mindset and being triggered by people who don't have the same level of like discipline or anything like it. So you have to stay focused, man. You have to stay focused at all times. So when like this low vibrational energy hits, it's like, nope, 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 don't want it, nope, don't want it, don't care, nope, see you later. You know what I mean? And these people from the past who constantly keep showing up, it's not that they're tests or anything like it. It's just once you hit a certain point, life is going to ask you like, are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Can you handle more? And you just gotta like really just be there and just be like, I can take anything you put on me, because anything you put on me, I know that it's for me to grow, learn from, and just constantly evolve. So just keep putting the work, man. That's literally all it comes down to. You know, that's all. That's all. That's literally all it goes from, man. So just keep putting in the work, man. And just don't let these people distract you. You know, just keep on keeping on, man. Keep on keeping on. For sure, keep on keeping on, bro. Cause the battle will never get easier, and this thing here, man, it's something, man. So just stay on it, man, at all times, bro. Keep working and don't let these people distract you. On the out.